I'm back. I just wanted to get on and do a little building because, well, it's been a while since I've been like creative, so here I am again. Hope you guys enjoyed the Marvel Rivals live stream. It was a little frustrating, but at least I didn't lose my platinum rank, so that's a plus. Alright, let me just get out of this real quick. Go to my manage worlds here. Hi!
Tell me which lottery number to buy tomorrow.
Which lottery number to buy tomorrow? I don't know, something involving 2, since it's my second stream and my favorite number's 2. Alright, let's go with Newcrest. These are a couple of pills help me. Helping with what? Couple of practice builds that I've been making.
2,830.
2,830. Okay, that's a 4-digit number. Yeah, these are some practice builds. I just clearly this was a theme, but I don't think I want to do a single slope today. I feel like I want to do something different, but still small. Let me give myself a square lot. Maybe that'll help me with a vision here. The end goal here is to just make something that looks pretty on the inside and the outside. If you win, let me know. Yeah, let me know too. I don't know where to start. I'll just start with a box and go from there, I guess. Maybe we could do a house with a little, like, nature inside of it? Question mark? Maybe like a 4x4. That's like a 12x12 room-ish. No. A little less than that, but I think it's maybe 6x6 feet in real life. Because if one human is about 1.5 feet, and this fits one square equals 1 human, then 1, 3, yeah, 6x6 room. Now I'm kind of thinking make it a tree house, but not really a tree house. Like the middle of it, making it a tree, and then the rest of it like around it, making that the house. Like going up to the height of the tree. Now let me find a good tree that's tall enough. Oak should be fine, but it's gonna clip through the house. Not necessarily that I care if it clips through the house, because that's... Actually, I should care if it clips through the house. Give me a second. Nope, that's small. Okay, I could put this, but it's not really... not the kind of tree I want to do. Maybe this? that the same thing? Okay. Same thing, different color. Want to get a tall tree, but a tall tree that doesn't look like it's too skinny to hold up a house, you know? Well, this is frustrating. That one's a little taller. There's this. That could work. Doesn't have any leaves on it, but I don't... That's not really the point of it. Do a flip? I'm confused. How am I supposed to do a flip? Okay. I think this could work as the base. And then I would need to go up. In real life, sir, I cannot. I appreciate you thinking that I can, but I cannot. Like, okay, I think I need to build over. No, it took away my tree. Okay, I'll just do this and then build on top of that. There we go. Okay, it'll still break my tree. Why is it... Okay, maybe I need to turn my cheats on. bb.move objects. Okay. Maybe now it'll let me. Haha! Gotcha! Okay. I think that's good. Bruh. I do clean. You don't hear all those machines in the background? That's me cleaning. You fuck. Alright, no. Let me make a... No, I just have a robot. Bro. I clean too. I did the dishes, today, like, by hand and through dishwasher, so... Yes, I do clean. Quit spreading lies about me. The lies. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Why are you being so mean to me, bro? You're in my stream. Okay. I feel like this helps, maybe? No, it's not directly onto the base of the tree. Give me a second. Why is the tree moving with it? Stop it, tree. Why are you being so goddamn difficult? Catch up for what? You're not even here. Okay, I think one more box. Oh. I don't even... You know what? Just go back. Jesus Christ. Over here interrupting my stream and shit. Someone Jimmy the viewer. Alright, I think with this we should be good. Let's go down here and we can add a ladder up to the house. I have no idea what I want to make this look like yet. But I'm thinking this, like, weathered wood looks the best on it. So I'm gonna do that. Too wide. And then it goes up to there. feel like I may need to move it like 2 over. Move. Okay, that's there. That's good. Now I can or maybe let's cut it off to the edge of the corner there. Yeah, like that. Now I need to figure out what kind of rooms I want to put in here, because the sun gets good lighting from over here in the afternoon, which means the sun will rise from over here-ish in the morning. So maybe make this like a deck. Maybe not that big. Like 3 wide. Like a deck area up front, and then so they can like watch the sunset or whatever. And then we can, oh, that's 3 wide on the inside. Thing is, we also want to have most of the weight like resting closer to the tree, so that like the tree can carry all the weight of the rooms. I don't think we need a room that big. Actually, this entire thing is huge, so maybe let's make it a little smaller. And then make it 3 wide, like that. It's pretty good. And then 3 wide in the back, also. Yeah. And then on the sides, let's make it up to there, maybe? No. I'm trying to make it look proportional, at least. Like okay, that's 3. That's 3. And then in the middle we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, over here we have 3. 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a square. So it's just gonna be a rectangle unless I make the back side longer. How about I just end it right here? I think that looks pretty good. Just 1 more block over. Let's just imagine that this is the strongest tree in the world, and it'll hold this much onto it. We're dreamers here in The Sims. We're dreamers. And then we can add a little nook type room over here with a closet. Like we could do, how wide is a tub in here? Is it 2 wide? Hang on. Yes, it is 2 wide, so I could put a tub over here, for example, and then where would I put a toilet even? Like okay, like a vanity could go here-ish. Or we could just put it all up against this wall. I don't know. I don't know how to figure out a bathroom yet, but or maybe we could put the bathroom back here instead. It is a little weird having that there, though. I guess unless you have the tub like floating a little bit in the middle instead of like against the wall. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But I'm thinking one of these 2 rooms is going to be a bathroom. And Oh wait, no, I can't do that because this is the deck area. Crap. Okay, let me just fence this off so I know what I'm doing here. Let's put something out here for now. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay. Since it's a tree house, I don't think it needs like all that much, like, in terms of like appliances or like I think a one bedroom type thing up here should be good enough. Like, the goal is for it to be like an adult tree house. Maybe make it 2 stories with a smaller like area up top than it is down here. I feel like that could work. Like if I put a staircase, right? If I put a staircase right here, and then like that, leading up to up here, and then make a tinier room up here, that could work. The roof would look terrible, probably, but for now, I think we can deal with it. Like that. Why does the tree keep moving? I hate that it keeps moving. Should have made that bigger. Okay. Now, let's break some walls here. Just to make those rooms one room. Cool. And then this can be like the bedroom. I think. Like a... What am I even thinking here? Maybe I put too much room for the deck, honestly. Like, I might have messed up there. And what do we do with this long hallway? I don't even know yet. Maybe... Okay. Maybe we can join these 2 rooms here. And make this kind of like an entertainment space. By the stairs. Leading up to the deck area. Where there's gonna be furniture and stuff. Is it even big enough for an entertainment space? Not really. Okay, maybe we could do this, extend the deck, right? Make it a wraparound deck. And then we can extend the room. But the sun's gonna be that way. You're covering up all the good sun if you do that, then. Okay, maybe we extend the deck this way then. And then move the stairs over to here. Why isn't it letting me build it? What's wrong? I don't know. Oh no. Okay. Why isn't it? Okay. Well, this isn't fun. I turned my cheats on for a reason. Let me build it, damn you. Can't intersect with walls. Is the wall... Are these walls the problem? Maybe. Ah, they were the problem. Yay. Now I can move it inwards. Okay. Move that in. That's good. Good, good, good. Now, we don't have a very great way to get into the house, but that's fine. Okay, and then why is the tree in the middle of the... This is frustrating, huh? Okay. If the tree would stop moving, that would be great. Alright. Tree's in the middle again. Okay. We have this. And we have the way up to the bedroom. Or loft. Maybe. Maybe it's a loft area. Could be. And what were we gonna do here? We were gonna extend this out. Okay, and then we get that right there to watch the sunset. Yeah. That little corner right there, and then... what can we do with this little space over here? This can be a very big room. With its own bathroom and stuff. I think that's good. And then we can do... maybe not that size. Let's do... kind of like that for a bedroom, and then bathroom, and then closet in the back there. I think that could work. Like a walk-in closet situation back there. Gives people no reason to go in there, but it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to grab the arrow, please. Okay. There's a little L room right here. What can we do here? We can put a little fence. There's nothing really to do with that odd corner, so I think I'll just take it off. the tree's gonna probably clip through, but I don't think it really matters at this point, at least. Like, I wish there was a way for you to see it fully from the side in build mode. Like, the only way to see it fully from the side is to go into, like, living mode, and then seeing it from the Sims perspective, basically. Which is not what I'm trying to do. Now let's try to get this roof figured out before we start messing with the inside a little more. Now I wonder if I do this, will it clip into the room? Probably, but I just want to see if it will, like I think it will. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Huh! Didn't clip into the room. Nice. Looks pretty decent for the roof situation, but I want to make it a little taller so the water will come off of it easier. And then it'll probably have... And then this one, make it a little lower so it doesn't look like it stands out that much compared to the other one. There's not a whole lot of happy mediums with the roofs. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, now let's start adding some support in the form of columns, because it's very top heavy. I feel like columns could help fix the obvious problem we're having here. I also don't know what kind of, like, theme I want to go with for the outside. But that's something we can figure out. Let me add some to the inside here somewhere. I'm trying to add them. Not there. Can you go down? No? Okay. And I can't tell where I'm supposed to put it either from down there. I want to put it like down there, but like on the corner. Can I? Yay! Alright, now next corner. Hopefully this works. Is that accurate? I think it is. Okay. And then grab this corner, put it down there, and then down here we can just intersect what's already there and put it right there. Nice. Now it's got a little bit more support. We've got a nice L deck here. Let's try putting some doors in. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of options here, do we? I mean, yes, we have sliding doors. Guess I'll just go with these since there's windows for these. I'll go with like That should be good. And then we can put some windows in. Tall windows? Medium windows? Okay. Like a little side light. But if that's gonna be the closet, then I don't really need a window that big for it. I guess I could always just put it here. Get rid of this one. Yay. Now we copy some more, put them all over here. Oh. Did not mean to put that one there. And the bathroom genuinely does not need something that big. Fur. And then we could put some curtains in case they want some privacy, but that's later. Let me go back to the windows and put a window for the bathroom. Not a lot of great double hung options. But that's okay. I could put it on the outside. I could put the vanity over here and then the tub over here. Yeah. It'll be closer to the tree and it'll make more sense. Put that one too low. I can move it later. Closet doesn't necessarily need a window, but I'll just put a tiny one in there. Okay, and then let's add some more windows besides the ones over there. And then we could put here, and there, and there. I don't know. I feel like that's good. Definitely can't put it there. If I put some here. Maybe like that. Actually, this looks better. Nothing really else that I can do with this wall besides put art on it, which is fine. Maybe I could put the windows over here. across from those, sort of. And then that bigger wall can be the art wall. That doesn't look right. That's better. It's a lot of windows for a bedroom, though. I think maybe remove that one. Or what makes more sense for... Where makes more sense for a bed to be? Just grab a random one just in case, just to figure this out. Here is fine. And like here is also okay. The door's gonna be kind of over here. I feel like I like this version better. This one has more space. No, I guess they have the same amount of space. Why is it so hard? I mean, if I space them out a little more, then it won't matter where I put them. But it is still a lot of windows. And I don't want to have like no windows on this entire wall. That's weird. So yeah, let's take away these ones, and then we can have windows on every side of the house at least. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then let me put the bed back for reference real quick. Just so I remember what the idea was. Bedroom down here, and then deck area with like entertainment space. Let me see what we got for outdoor activities. Outdoor cooking, water decor, outdoor activities. And there's gardening. What is that even? Okay. Okay, so not one of these. Let's put some outdoor furniture. But I need to know the theme. No. Okay, let's pick the theme before we start putting furniture and stuff and like the actual stuff that has to go in there. Why are the stairs gone? Okay. That's better. I can make them wider than this. No, I can't. Okay. What can we do up here? We can do a little loft entertainment area. Kind of like a game room type situation. Yeah, that could work. I wish I had sectionals in this game, because a sectional would be great in this room. I mean, I guess I do have cheats on. I could just make one. Grab a 3-seater. Doing this on controller isn't the easiest to do. It's nice, I guess, but not quite where I need it to be, though. Hang on. I'll put the TV somewhere, because I can't really gauge what I need to be gauging right now without it. Okay, that's about the middle of the wall. Put a little fireplace facade in there. Longer. Maybe we could do like a little thing in the corner. Is there one without the like left or right armrest? Well, there's a chaise. And that's about it. Not a whole lot of good options here. I wish I had more packs. That would make it so much easier to do this. Also, I'm not too focused on the color right now. I think that basic idea should be good enough for now. And then vanity, bathroom, over there with the tub and all that, yeah. Okay, let's look at this. I'm thinking fairy treehouse will be the theme. So let's start working on the outside real quick. What do we have in terms of... Okay, That's glass. Got paneling. I mean siding. Box. Paneling. Martian soil. We have this. I definitely want the outside to be wood, but what kind of wood? I don't know yet. Is there something that resembles wood in here? No? This game just loves humbling me. I don't necessarily want it going straight up, though. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. No. I think this could work. I'll try some different colors here. I feel like that one might be okay. Like, it matches the pillars, kind of. Yeah, I think this was the choice. Alright, let me just try seeing it under different lighting, maybe. My idea will change here. Nope. Pretty good. Okay, now let me... Well, that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great, we got that. Now let's switch this fence, because it looks a little too normal to be like a fairy type theme fence. Let's do this one with the flowers, but like... That's kind of cute. How tall is it though? Oh, it's shorter than that one. That helps. I like that. But I don't love it. Alright, that's a closer match. That'll do it. What can I do with the stair railings? Not a lot. Okay. I feel like this is kind of the vibe. And I need to change this fence also. Change it to this. Alright. Now it's starting to look like something. Let me add some windows up here. Forgot to add those. I think these should work fine. Oh, I should probably change the window color, actually. Is there anything in here that looks decent? Not really. Maybe I should change the window type, actually. This matches the stairs. That helps. Maybe a taller window for that. Okay. Well, that works. We need some more light up here. But the windows are too tall. Oh no. Well, how tall is this off the floor? It's about there. And then I can add these two. Alright, I think that's enough for windows. Let me go back down here, grab this railing here. Or fence. And then... do I want this staircase enclosed? I mean, I could close it up, but it takes away from the natural effect we have down there. I'll leave it for now. Alright, now let's switch the other windows real quick to be what we picked for the other areas upstairs here. No. And then grab this one. Put it there. Now we can delete all the white ones. Maybe we change the doors as well? Don't think there's a sliding door for this set. Hang on. Maybe there is, but they're just too tall for the wall I'm on. Nope, there actually isn't at all. So I guess double doors will just have to do. I'm going for that kind of weathered wood look for those. Uh-oh, I'm encountering a problem here. I used those really big side lights for this round, like around the tree. What am I supposed to do now? Maybe I could do this? It's smaller. Not quite what I wanted either. And it doesn't match the color that we have there. Lord, why doesn't this game ever have colors that match? Maybe I can find the same color in the window I picked. Doubtful, but there could be hope. Oh no, I think that's pretty close, but not... No, that's definitely off. That's way too warm. Too dark. Yeah. I think it's either this or bust, pretty much. Just want to grab the window, not the entire room. Jesus. So this will be kind of like a curtain wall situation. Maybe take these windows away. Just so they don't get in the way of the staircase. Let me copy. Place, 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 place. And then... It's pretty close. Well, it's the closest color I have to what it should be. Oh, I can't change the color of that. Oh well, I guess. At least the rest of it matches. Now let's change the roof trim for this. Let's maybe pick out the beveled one. That's warm. Maybe this one? Yeah, that works. Don't necessarily like the shape of it though. No? Definitely not. That'll do. Yeah. And then we can change the roof pattern. Okay, maybe not that. Ooh. Green? I kind of like that. Why are they so abnormal? Who would even pick that bluish green looking thing? Okay, maybe... Yeah... I don't think I'm gonna find a better option than that, so... Yeah... I like the green though. I'm picturing it like all like picturing it like all decorated once I get like a sim in here to make it look all nice and stuff. I am applying it to a room. I don't know what the... Okay. Guess not then. Let's see what this looks like. Taller level height? Okay. Exterior trim. I think that's what I was looking for, not the other one. It's fine. Let's grab some spandrels real quick. I wish there was a version of this where it didn't have the bottom part of the column, just like the top wood part. Just so I could do it on the second floor without having to do... One sec. That, basically. Like, that looks stupid. Genuinely stupid. Maybe there's a fence. No, the fence that I can do with it kind of does like that. Like, it doesn't take away the ugliness of that column. So let's just take that column off and try to find a different column that maybe we can make work. There's this. Not giving fairy vibes at all, though. Why are columns such a struggle? That one could work. I mean, it hid the column, the fence part, I mean. It matches the wood of this stuff and the window. So I think that's about the best I can do with that. Alright, now we've got all that, now we can start doing the inside. Let's start off with some lights. It can't be a fairy theme without having fairy lights, so let me go find some of those. feel like it's just way too modern. On the inside, at least. What can I do here? Do that. Let me get some doors in. Maybe that'll help me visualize what I should do. Let's do... I think that's good. And then I can do a door right across from it in the opposite direction. Because we need counters. I like that. Kind of like this. Let's put one in the middle. That one in the middle is literally just so I can fit like a bathroom sink in there. Last resort sink, raw industrial sink, counter sink. That one's too modern. This one? Jesus, why is it so ugly? Let's just do that, yeah. There's no space for a mirror because I put the window right there. What can I do with this then? Because I do want a mirror in there. I'll think on it some more. Let me get a tub in there. I like that. Or maybe this one. I'm imagining like a woman living here. So yeah, definitely not a shower. Almost forgot one of the most important parts of a bathroom. The toilet! Since the tub is like that, I feel like this should kind of match it. There needs to be space in front of it. Okay, maybe what we can do is move this door closer to the edge here. Switch the direction of the door swing, and then we can put a door right there. Switch this cabinet over. And then now there's space for a mirror. Yay! I wish there was... wait. That'll work. It's not as small as I would love it to be, but it'll work for these purposes. Delete those. Nope. That's as small as it'll get. Okay. So we got that going for us, because I do want enough space in between the tub and the toilet. This will actually work better over here. Or maybe in the hall? No. In the bedroom. Oh wait, does that have a towel on it? What is that? Oh, that's a sponge. Okay. So this belongs in the bathroom. Never mind. Get a... Jesus Christ. A building like this is not exactly the best. Okay. Maybe I could put like a little half wall right there. But then that covers the path more than it already is covered. That's the right height at least. Alright. But I'm not loving how it's laid out right now. Okay, idea. Is it a little awkward looking at this? Yes. So maybe let's add a curtain to this. Is this the same tub? I don't think it is. I kind of like it. Let's change the color of these though. Okay. Let's do some... I like those, but not for this project. Oh. Why are these giving me so many ideas? I like them. But since they're two-sided, Long John Buttercups, is there a different version of this set? Doesn't look like it. What can I do? Maybe these? Well, that'll definitely match the tub, but it's got a bat on it. Alright, I think this will work. Now for the hardest part, the walls. Okay, so not that. There's like nothing white in there though. Kind of like the vibe of it. I'm not sure it's giving what it's supposed to give though. That pattern at least is better. I kind of like this. Let's try the yellow, see what that looks like. Oh, that is way too tall. There's none of that with the smaller paneling. I think that's a little too childish. White baseboards ruining the vibe. Let's try this out, see what it looks like. Nope. Oh, it's shiny. That's a little... I think that's a little too light. I mean, I could go the entire opposite way, but this has bats on it. I like the bats though. Different build, different build. Alright. Maybe we can use this glittery one somewhere. I feel like it's very whimsical. could work for something. No, never mind. Let's start with the bed. Maybe it'll give me an idea of what to do. A lot of this has been brown. I want to go a different direction for the master. Maybe a pale blue. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Pale blue. And then let's grab end tables. We're looking for something like nature, like foresty nature. Can't even see what this looks like. Oh, that's music. Well, this truly is the closest I can see that's nature. What is this? Yeah, I think this one's better, actually. See if there's anything that tops that. I could use this. but I feel like it's a little too modern for what we're doing. Let's pick a color. Maybe an accent wall and the rest is a different color. I could put them in here. But I do need to change the wall color then. Not the vibe, not the vibe. keep thinking that maybe showing myself all the options will help, and it never really does. Not that. It's not a fairy prison. Or a fairy mental hospital. How about this? Really? No blues? Okay, maybe... Alright, I feel like we need some curtains in here. Why are they so tall? Literally, why are they so tall? Those are way too simple. These are too wide. Jesus Christ. Maybe these. They're tall enough, but they don't really cover anything. One on each window, I suppose. feel like that might be good. And then we can get this cloth with some lights. I feel like those sconces on the side of the mirrors aren't it. Maybe this one that kind of looks like a flower. Looks better, I think. So many weird things in here. Oh wait, this is... It's from the same set, but it literally doesn't have the blue color. Like, it literally matches, but it doesn't have the right color. So stupid. Why make an incomplete set? I feel like I'm gonna need these later, so I'm just gonna put them out. Oh, that works. Fairy lights everywhere. Again, because it would not be a fairy build without fairy lights. So, oh damn. Alright, I think that's about as close as I can get that part to be. Yeah. Let's maybe put some over in here as well. Maybe on the outside wasn't such a great idea. At least like out here. So let's see what we have for wall decorations. Maybe there's something. There's this ivy. put some greenery that makes sense here. It's taller, but not quite as tall as I need it to be. Yeah, that doesn't help. We'll just have a ivy wall, it's fine. Maybe we could put some of this ivy extended over on this fence. Haha. Pretty good. Let's extend this a little bit more. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I definitely want that bottom edge covered. Alright. Let me do the deck real quick. And then once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna stop here. And we can pick up where we left off some other day. Let's get a bench out here. couple benches. Need a table. Actually, maybe a dining table? We can... Yeah, dining table will fit out here. Let's put it there is fine. Now let's grab some chairs. Do a little grill out here, maybe? Perhaps? Actually, no. It's fine. What is this? Strong post? Okay. Lantern post. Wait, isn't this the same? Aha! It's not the same as a column, but it'll do. Let me... Is there not another color of this? Where's the thing? Oh, there's literally only one color. Maybe there's a different color of these? Not quite. Well, these are all themed lanterns. What does this look like? It's got flowers, but it's too tall. This doesn't even make sense. This could be the entrance. Over the door? Over the stairs. Get a barrel out there. At least under this thing of flowers. So it doesn't look so weird. I haven't even changed the floors. Let me change the floors real quick. Wood. I like that. You know what? It's fine. Can just do wood in here too. Why does that look so weird? Those are really long boards. Okay, maybe a different one. Yeah. Alright, that works for me. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. I haven't finished this room, haven't finished that room, haven't finished the one upstairs. But, the bedroom is pretty much done. I did want to get a desk in there, but I don't think it'll fit, besides like in this little corner right here. Yeah, we got fairy lights everywhere because it's a fairy build. Don't have it decorated on the outside yet because I need to get a sim in here, but yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you guys next Saturday for my regular Marvel Rivals stream. Thank you for joining my bonus stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye!